Welcome back to PGHY Schwartz. We're looking at Death Parade in today's Paru's Custom Corner. We got blue. I'm still joined by Spyro, and we're going to run through these last 20 or so cards. Why don't you kick
Okay,
it
let's
off for
go.
us? Yes.
Okay, we have Manzer of the Arbiters Nona. If you have two or more other game characters, he gets 1,000. And Climax combo, once it attacks, if you have secrets kept in your Climax area, you check the top four, add a character, put the rest of your waiting room, and she gets 1,000. Okay, this should be uh, two or more game characters because it has the extra 1,000. But all characters are game, one of those two.
Yeah.
Other than that, this is just a very basic
It's Moguro.
uh,
I like Moguro.
Madara, yeah. I mean, yeah, compared to most other stuff we've seen so far, I think this is actually pretty
It's like
nice.
the most normal level 1 combo
Yeah,
so
it's
far.
just a normal, like, good, nice combo. Uh, as far as flavor goes, yeah, I don't think there's anything here. This is like the boss of all the arbiters,
Okay. The
basically.
manager, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the manager.
Okay. We got disciplinary action Nona. Four more game characters, gets -1 level in hand. She's a 9k with plus 1,000 power for each character in your opponent's backstage. So this should be an 85. And then when this card is placed on stage from hand, look it up to X from the top of your deck, choose a card from among them, discard the rest. X is the number of game characters. So yeah, this is like
Okay.
what's her name? Elma from Dragon Maid. She should only be 85 base.
Yeah, instead of healing, you get a dot check up to 5, which is pretty nice. You can potentially find a
Card's
lot
good
of
though.
stuff.
I like top check
Yeah,
X
it's pretty
early plays.
decent. It's at least it's better than the trial deck check 3 that we.
True.
Yeah, we said we hope we see a better one,
Oh,
a
this one's
better
just
option for
bigger than
top check.
that always. And this is an
Yeah,
early
this
play
is
also.
yeah. So we have like a we found the power creep for the trial deck card finally.
Okay. Good. Good,
I
good.
mean, okay, for flavor, I guess you could say that she's looking, she's again because she's the boss of the arbiters, like she's
Sure.
looking if they're doing well, I guess.
Sure.
But you can, so
Ooh,
she's
it's a
looking for
salvage
cards
brainstorm next. I like those. Go ahead and read that one.
in blue. Usually, blue gets the search. Okay. Uh, okay. On play, you can look at the top card of the deck, put it on top on your wedding room, and it's a salvage brainstorm. Okay, that's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, it's the Summer Pockets brainstorm in blue. And that card's good, so this card must also be good.
Yeah, like as far as second effects, I think this one's pretty nice.
5 card brainstorm. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Flavor, I guess we can go with the checking for what everyone is doing
Sure.
again.
Ooh, and then we got this guy. We got Creator Arbitration, Oculus. On play, you may put a card from hand to clock. If you do, search your deck for a character with memory. Reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand.
Hmm.
What does that even search for? And it searches for the
There
Mayu.
are quite a few things that have memory because a lot of stuff works with like choosing the events and playing the
Okay.
games. So this has quite a few targets. That's I'm not sure exactly
Damn.
which ones.
I forgot to put the. I should have put the targets for this on the slide.
Yeah, all of them, every single
Yeah,
one.
just like all like
Um,
20 cards that have memory in them. The card is probably fine.
um,
Oh, wait, no,
yeah,
it's not. Wait, clock
I
search is
think
500.
yeah, I think it should be 25 because I think having like a specific condition like character with memory. I think that's the same as having a trait,
Mm-hmm.
which they use for this.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Uh,
Strength, it's probably
okay.
fine.
Strength, yeah, it's pretty decent. I think this profile is pretty decent. This one's a little more specific, but
Yeah.
You take what you can get in
If
this
it was
sense.
just game
Yeah.
character, it would be. I think it would be a bit better.
Yeah.
Flavor. Who's
Okay,
this guy?
flavor. This guy is like the actual like god of the universe, basically.
Okay.
So the entire like hotel with the arbiters and the whole judging thing, that's just like all of those are just like his creations, basically. This guy's the person that acts, and he created this whole thing, and he thinks this is the best system ever or something, and then everyone starts doubting him. That's basically his deal. But searching for characters with memory, a lot of the memory characters have to do with choosing the events and playing the games. So I guess you can say
Okay.
he's creating the arbiters,
Sure.
since he's like the god. So he just created everything.
Sure. You get this next one.
Okay. Okay, successful first day, no no. So he's a free runner.
Oh, it's a vanilla. I mean, they're like
Yeah.
okay. They're not the best plussing zero
Yeah,
anymore.
these days you would want them to do something more or have a little bit more power or something.
Oh wow.
But
How
yeah,
about you take this next one instead? This is a bit more
uh,
interesting.
when you use, okay, one time per turn, when you use an active ability or play a game, he gets 500 power and blind stuff. Yeah, this is the regular
What the
the
hell?
regular profile. The regular profile is just on an active ability. You get just the blind stock. So this should at least be like 45 or
Yeah,
something.
I think if this was a 45 instead of 5k, it would be fine
Yeah,
as like a
probably.
trade-off for triggering off of two different things.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
But it's weird that this exists when like there's already been so many other like stock on play a game, and including the red one that does it for free.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
don't
don't know. This is weird.
I don't know if this is better than the red one,
I
but it
mean,
does trigger off
this
act
triggers with acts, which is a lot easier,
easier.
probably. Yeah,
Honestly, if you're just trying to play like a normal deck, this is definitely gonna
yeah,
just be
that's probably
better.
pretty good.
Okay, yeah, you know what? This is fine. On act is pretty cool too.
Yeah, I
B,
think this.
55.
Yeah, yeah, just make it like 45.
Flavor, break time.
Flavor. Actually, I think this might be a minus in flavor because she's in her break time. She's not playing
Yeah,
games during
yeah,
the
what's
break.
going here? This doesn't
Like
work.
I would have like I expect this to be like when you play an event because I think the book she's reading is one of the blue events,
Oh, okay,
but it's just a book. So it's not like one of the player game events. So
okay.
if it was like act or event in general,
hmm
then I could see it making more sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one we got here. Taking a shot, Nona. Oh, this card's fucking weird. Uh, all your game characters in front to get 500 power times their level.
Hmm.
When you play this blue stock soul, you may pay one. If you do, salvage this anti-change counter. Then, this is worded badly. It should say,
Yeah.
choose an event card in your memory with play a game and use that card to play a game.
Yeah, yeah. He has done it in other cards. I don't know why he
Yeah, this one was
worded
just
it
worded
wrong
pretty weird.
here.
But okay, so you can activate the play a game effect
Yeah,
during
and
your
you get
climax
the
phase, and you
anti-change,
get an
which is
anti-change
cool.
counter. It's
It's interesting. I like these weird like it's this weird combos where you get to do like an unconventional plus, like where you grab a weird like counter, a weird card like that, and then you get to also get an extra plus in a different way. It's not a true plus because you're just playing a game, but I think this is interesting potentially.
it's cool with the heal event if you can,
Yeah, yeah, you can definitely heal a bunch in theory.
because
Like
like that's
heal,
the
grab
ones.
anti-chains.
Yeah,
You know, anti-chains a guy so you take less damage and then like heal again, get the anti-chains again.
yeah. If you can make a
Potentially
deck.
stall out.
Oh, okay. So you make
If
a deck that's like 90% Chiaki, and then you play this card at level 2. And so you just play like that level 3 thing as your level 1
yeah.
combo. You play some
Yeah,
early
yeah, that could be
plays.
interesting. Yeah,
You play early plays, and then you play this thing at level 2. You salvage your anti-change counter. You get extra heals. Kind of cool. It might be functional even.
yeah. I think that might be. Yeah, that there might be something there. It's nice that you can do like yeah, and you can play these blind stalker as well to help out with the fact that you don't have a level one combo.
Yep, free
Yeah,
stop.
I think this is actually. I'm not sure what's the balance on the power, but it's it seems
It's
fine.
probably fine.
Uh, I think this is actually it's unconventional, but I think it's pretty decent. Like you can
Yeah.
probably do some cool stuff with this.
Yes, I like it.
Uh, yeah, the flavor is basically like Wentz is not looking over the arbiters. The only other things is allowed to do besides her break time is play billiards with God.
Okay.
Yeah, no, God is like really controlling in general. That's one of the themes they have.
Okay. Sure. So
So this makes
cool.
sense that she's playing the game and grabbing this guy. Okay, next turn.
Uh-huh.
This one is me, I think.
Yes.
Okay, observant Oculus. On play, you draw 2 digits to blind stock. During your turn, he gets 500 for every arbiter or god. Okay, so he cannot get power from Tsuyakis pretty much. And climax combo, when he attacks, if you have the book and you have a face-up event in your memory, you can pay this one. If you do, he gets 1,000 power and deal 2 damage to your opponent.
It's
Wow, another
Marine.
like nice basic finisher. Yeah, and he also stocks one, so yeah, you can play 3 for 4 stock like
Yeah,
Mario.
you could finish your opponent
Nice.
for 4 stock with Marine. You do need an event in
Yeah,
memory though, which
pretty-
is
I mean, yeah. So far, blue seems to be like okay, you can play a normal, like very average game of White Source if you
yeah.
don't want to deal with events. That's what it is so far.
And then flavor. It's probably
I
nothing
mean,
much to this,
yeah,
right?
I don't think there is anything. Yeah,
Okay,
just like
sure.
a very basic burn to finisher.
Balance seems fine.
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay.
Because it's during your turn.
Okay, sure.
Oh no, actually no. The
No?
draw to digital blind stock is a 500 effect, not 1,000. So
Okay.
he should be 10k. I'm pretty sure.
10k or the power should be cross turn.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So we can fix that. Alright, next one. We got looking back, Nona. Beginning of main phase, Scry, top of deck to top decker waiting room, and it has hand encore. This is a really bizarre combination of effects.
Yeah, like the first effect is cool, but why does this have hand encore?
So that you can
Yeah.
play it turn 1, it dies, you hand encore it, and then at the beginning of your main phase, you know if you brainstorm or not.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Uh,
No,
um,
I mean, yeah, the balance is correct. I would want this to have like some sort of back row effect, like a power
yeah.
farm or something, or literally anything else.
It honestly, if it had
Yeah.
encore and a back row effect, so you could play it turn 1 and then move her to the back after that, that would be like more
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, yeah, I consider this first effect like a back row effect because ideally you want it to be a card that sits on the board, but
Oh,
yeah, the combination doesn't make too much
you know what'd be
sense.
cool actually is if this had an act effect on it, like tap give
Oh yeah,
15.
that would be really good. So you can save it and then you can have the act for the stock charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flavor,
Okay.
anything to this?
Just the looking. She's looking for whether they're
She's
doing
looking
well.
back. Okay,
Yeah,
I
she's
got you.
looking back as well. Yeah.
All right. Oh my
Is this
god.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Unimpressed Nona. If you have an event in your memory, she gets 500 and on reverse draw on this one. Okay. Yeah, this is like you just play the stock charges. So it's like I
Yeah,
don't
just
know
play the stock
what do
charger.
you have to do.
Um,
I guess you can filter the if you trigger pants because the level one is on pants, and then you wanna
it's not even a
get rid
consistent
of the
filter though,
climaxes.
because it's only if you
Yeah,
have
no.
an event already in memory.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'd rather stray away from the memory events with blue since it doesn't need them so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
well, except for the
this is why.
finisher. The finisher needs one, but I'm sure you can.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can probably like have one somewhere and keep it until your fencing turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have its strength. I don't like it very much.
Uh,
Balance. So it's
balance
basically if you have an
probably.
event, it loses 500 to gain 1,000. It's probably fine because both of those
Yeah,
effects are
I don't know.
500 power.
It's yeah, that's probably correct. Yeah, maybe it's a little off, but I don't know. And
Oh,
flavor, I guess, yeah, it's just the typical game flavor. You're playing game, you have events in memory.
yep. Oops. Next card.
Okay, from the sidelines, Nonna. On play, choose one of your opponent's characters and it gets 1500 until the end of turn. Isn't this usually, this downside is usually cross turn, I think.
I don't. Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's usually cross turn.
Okay, sure. I'll believe you on that.
Okay,
I
I
haven't seen
think
that
I
effect in a
remember a
while.
card. Yeah, I think there is like in Mob Cycle, they have like a random common that just has that effect. Okay, then she also has, yes, she has hand on core.
6K with hand encore.
Uh,
I played this in Puyo.
yeah, yeah, this is like back in the Middle Ages. You probably really
Yeah,
liked this,
during
maybe.
medieval times, this was like a playable profile. Not so much anymore.
Uh, okay, yeah, the normal profile for this is you choose a character and give them 1000 cross turn.
Okay, 1,000 cross turn, but this one's
So
15 on turn, which
I think usually you have to double it. So I think
yeah, so it'd be
you
2K.
would have to be 2K if you want this to be only for one turn.
Dang. So it's
Yeah.
bad and under spec or over spec. Bad and over spec.
Yeah.
Sad combination. Flavor. Is there any reason for her to be
I don't
giving
know.
power to your opponent's cards?
I can't think of anything.
Okay, that's fine. What does
No,
this
yeah,
guy
this
do?
is
Oh yeah,
like
this is our.
whatever.
This is the card that you get if you play the Stock Soul level 2 combo.
Yeah, so this is like an
He's just a
anti-saints.
very standard. It's Gilbert.
Yeah, it's bottom deck anti-saints as well.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we don't need to waste time on Gilbert, but it's a good card. Next one. This is okay. This is a global 500 power. Memory. Tap this card. If you have a face-up event in memory, you may pay cost. If you do, look at the top card of your deck, put it on top or bottom. Oof.
Hmm. Okay, I think Frozen Bond has the second effect. I think like with actual just memory with X. I think that one's just with any card in memory.
Uh, okay.
I don't remember
This should be
exactly what
reworded
that one was.
so that you can tap it always, but you only do the top check if you have a card in memory.
Okay, that's good actually. Even if it does nothing, it's at least an act for your stock
Yeah,
charger.
right. So the problem is
I
that
mean,
if you don't have,
I think we saw better acts previously, but uh,
sure.
I don't feel like looking back to see which ones they were. So maybe this is useful.
So like I have like what's her name? Itsuki deck in front of me right now, and that card plays an act level 0 that doesn't do anything if you don't have experience, but you can at least tap it. This one you're not even allowed to tap it if you don't have the event in your memory.
No, you can tap this
No,
because
it's not.
it's
You
act.
cannot. It
No,
says you
it's
cannot.
act. You rest this card.
It says you cannot pay cost if you do not have an event in memory.
Wait, no, that doesn't.
I know
It
that it
shouldn't
should.
be worded like that.
I know that
No,
it shouldn't work like that, but that's what the card says on it.
yeah, they don't. The acts usually don't have pay cost. You just do the thing.
Yeah, the event. You should be allowed to just tap it whenever, but you should only
Yeah,
get the
you
top
should.
check if you have the event. That's like a
Yeah, okay,
easy
yeah, no.
fix.
If we're actually going to take this as written, even if it's wrongly written, then it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like, I guess,
Nope.
wildlife class if you
And
actually like
nope.
the events and you're playing them.
Yeah, I mean, there's better
Yeah, I don't
event
know.
like
I
supports
think
anyways in this set.
I'm not sure about the memory. I think the balance maybe it's fine. I have to find the frozen bond card. That's I think it's something similar. Okay. No, this one is no. The frozen bond card looks at a card at your stock, not on your deck because it's
Oh,
for the back deck. Okay, I don't know how to think about
okay.
that.
It's just one of those
Maybe it's
ones.
correct.
Yeah, it might be.
I guess I can trust him that this is correct. I don't know. And the flavor, I don't. I guess yeah, it's just the looking because it's looking
She's
with
the
it.
looker.
Yeah, she's just checking on the arbiters, seeing if they're doing well.
All right, is this one
Okay,
me or you? I forget. I think this is you.
okay, yeah. Surprise visit Oculus. When a climax is placed on your opponent's climax area, put this into your wedding room. Uh,
Okay, so that's a 500
when you
demerit.
okay, when your other arbiter is put into your wedding room from your stage, you can put an arbiter into your wedding room. If you do, put this card and then you from your wedding room, you open position on the
Okay,
stage.
so this needs to
What?
specify when this card is in your waiting room. Because he activates from
Yeah.
waiting room.
Okay. Yeah. I think this effect exists. I'm pretty sure. No, usually it's only when a specific character
Yeah.
leaves the stage. This one does it when any arbiter. So I'm not sure how much that would cost. He has given him an extra downside, to be fair.
hmm
Though honestly, like also unlike the ones that need a specific character, this one summons himself standing, so we
Ooh,
have
uh-oh.
potential Sokka interactions.
Uh-oh.
Actually, yeah, we have standby. We can potentially do Sokka shenanigans
Oh
with this
my
actually.
god! Oh, you're right! Let's go! That's awesome! We finally
I'm
have,
not.
like, this
I don't
finally a
know,
play.
probably wrong because Sokka shouldn't exist. But let's say that this is like amazing because you can do Sokka things.
Without even clocking yourself. Let's just ditch one.
Uh, okay.
You don't even, like, really nag off of doing this. That's sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he can only play himself to open position. He can't play over
Oh,
things. They thought
uh,
about it.
no.
Oh wait,
Come on.
no,
Why
wait. So
do
you
you have to
just
do me
you
like that?
stand by over back row, and then you summon him out. Oh fuck, no, it doesn't work. You can only do it
No.
once. You can get 4 attacks though.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have to?
No. Oh,
No, you have to stamp. You have to open a slot somehow.
the cat. The cat
Like
bounces
yeah, yeah,
himself to
yeah. No,
hand.
no, yeah. Right, right. You can if you
Yeah.
have the cat. If you trigger a standby with the cat, you can remove the cat first, and then standby over a back row, and then put this guy in the open slot
Wow, that's sick.
by discarding the cat. Let's go.
This is like some like Yu-Gi-Oh combos.
Yeah, this is like
That's awesome. I
okay
like
for
this.
this amount of shenanigans. I think I can let Sokka slide.
Okay, this
Okay,
requires
and
you to go through many more hoops than Soka.
yeah.
Flavor? Is there anything to this? He's a
Okay,
surprise.
he's basically he's visiting her during her break time, which is supposed to be the only time he can escape like his control, and she's like really mad.
Uh-huh.
The other girl, Nona. Also important other flavor. Oh yeah, actually that you cannot discard the cat because he can only discard arbiters.
Oh, that's fine.
But okay, you can still discard something else.
Yeah.
But also the flavor for why he only worked with arbiters is because he hates it when people don't do anything as intended, which the intentional way is you judge people, you move on. So all of these assistants that people keep, like the cat or Mayu or Chiyaki, he
Hmm.
absolutely hates those. And when he part of the dramas, they're trying to hide that they have them from him so that he doesn't like delete them from existence because he's
Okay.
good. Like, so it makes sense that he only works with the arbiters. Okay, it's the same. Okay, this was a card. Let's
Yeah,
continue.
that was an interesting one.
This was
All right. We got guarded Nona, 3K level 0. On play, you may ditch 3. Or sorry, you may mill 3. Optional mill 3, okay? And then on play, mill top. If it's a climax, put this card into stock.
it's worse. A lemon grab.
Oh my god, it is lemon grab.
Well, lemon grab is the same, but he also cannot side attack, so he's 3/5.
Right.
Yeah, when the balance is correct.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, like
I played lemon grab for a
last.
while. That card was really cool until it killed itself one day and I took it out of my deck.
I mean, I think this version where you put it into stock, I think this one's fine.
Free stock is
I
definitely good.
mean, yeah, I think this type of like mill shenanigans where you get choose weird races or mill. I think this can be really good sometimes.
Okay.
Uh, and in terms of flavor, I don't, I don't think there's anything.
Sure.
Uh,
That's fine. Next one. This is you.
Okay, restraining Nona. If you have 6 or more cards in your hand, this card gets 1500 power. And one time per turn, if you play a game, it gets 1,000 cross turn. Huh.
So it's a 7K at best if you have 6 or more
Yeah,
hand.
like we have like 7Ks for
Oh wait.
like
Oh yeah, okay.
controlling a specific character
And you
these
can't
days or
play games
something.
during your opponent's turn, so it only maxes out at 7K.
Yeah, at
There
least you
was
get cross turn.
there was a time when a 7K 1-0 would have been fine.
No, it's yeah, whatever, like 7K, but you have way easier 7Ks
Unfortunately, we are not in
these
that time
days.
anymore.
Yeah. But I think the balance is fine. I don't remember how much is 6 hand. But five
It
hand
it
is 2K. So I guess 1,500 for 6 hand
that
seems
card is in
fine.
Kaguya. Kaguya has that same power condition, I think.
No, I think no. The usual is 5 or more, which is 2K.
Oh
So I
no,
think
Konosuba. Konosuba has 6 or more. Hang
okay.
on,
Yeah, is that 1,500?
I'm looking. Um, Scrolling. It's the TD. Yep, 6 or more hand to get 15 is minus 500.
Okay, yeah, so this is fine.
For anyone wondering what the hell I'm talking about, there you go. All right, next card. It's a mill 3 backup. Don't waste your time. They're like okay
Yeah,
sometimes. I wouldn't never want to play these.
I don't like that it's mandatory.
Yeah, same.
In Chainsaw Man, they finally like made them somewhat playable
Oh,
because
that
you
one's
can
cool.
they
Yeah.
they have one that you can mill either deck you can choose.
Yeah, choose your
Still
deck or opponent's
mandatory,
deck.
still mandatory, but you can at least choose which one it is.
Hmm. If you do not, okay, what is this? This is a 118K.
Huh.
If you do not have an
Okay.
event in your memory, this card cannot attack. If all of
Okay.
your characters are game, this card cannot be targeted.
Okay. Cannot be targeted is already like 500, so the second effect is 250 effectively. So
Oh,
the first effect is like a downside that gives her 1,250. I don't know.
okay. Let's just say the second effect is 500 power, so this is like easy on my brain. that
I mean,
the
yeah,
first one is what 1500.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I get. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you
These
remember
kind of
what we?
attack
Do
ones are
you remember what we rated
frequently.
the
They are
other?
frequently a lot less forgiving than you hope they are. That's what I've learned. Because there's like the Batman, that Saints target for Gorilla Grodd, where he cannot attack unless your back row is full, and that's only 500 extra.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is like a really rough condition. There are times where you
yeah, I
will
don't
just
know.
not have an event in your memory.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they violate it. Like they cannot attack once. I just know that they tend to be more disappointing
Hmm.
than you hope they are. Uh, Cannot talk anymore.
You're good. I'm not feeling this card. Did we decide
Yeah,
how? So how much is this first effect worth?
I don't know. It's very inconsistent
Do you
so
remember
far.
what we said
Uh,
that it was in the other card? Remember there was like the other.
uh,
There's a 2/2. I don't remember.
from what okay, I remember that the very first card, the not first, the 3/2 Dekim combo has it as a 4 times multiplier. So I guess that means that you get, yeah, but still it's weird because this is a downside, so I cannot just multiply.
You know what?
Uh,
There's a really
I don't
easy
know.
way to do this. You just put a question mark in that box and you move on.
Yeah, like it looks
Strength, not very
really
good.
big. Yeah, definitely
She's
not
really
that
big,
good.
but the times that you can't attack are gonna
Hmm.
make it like a really frustrating experience to use
Yeah,
this
I mean,
card.
I get okay. I guess I will give it the plus because I guess in theory, if you're playing some kind of deck that uses an event every turn anyway, somehow this is in theory a better version of the 7/5 that you would usually do in standby.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's probably not happening.
It's better when it's better. I can agree with
Yeah.
that. Flavor? Is
Don't
there anything here?
have the information. Yeah, I don't know. She's in the information bar, so she should probably do more looking. I don't know. Yeah, that is. I don't think there's anything.
Okay. Next one.
Which one is that?
I think this is me. Welcoming smile, Nona. This. Oh, it's just a 2/1 with. Wait. Hang on. It's a 2/1/8/5 with a beneficial effect. It's not a
Mhm.
it's not a vanilla.
Amazing.
It's better than a vanilla. But
Yeah, it's broken.
it's not
It's
very
better than
good.
vanilla. Yeah, and
Stop making card vanillas with beneficial effects.
I mean,
Oh
I don't
my
know. Maybe this kills something. I don't
oh
know.
my god, it's another. Okay, here. This is you.
Okay, defying Nona. If you have two or more other game characters, this gets 2,000. Wow, it's still like over spec, but it will have finally reached the power of the average standby target.
I mean
Amazing.
it's an 8K at worst. That's like it's okay.
I mean, no, look, this is actually better. Usually they are 1,000 for every other. This one
Yeah.
is just two or more other get the 2K. So this is like, as far as standby targets go, this is actually above average
Okay.
technically.
Hmm.
Like above average compared to your typical one, which is the 10K for 1,000 for every other.
I don't know that like 12K one that we saw earlier though.
I mean, yeah, I don't
Calling
know
my
which one
name.
you play. I just think this
There's
is
a
like
lot
a
of standby level
pretty
twos in this
fun.
set.
I mean, yeah, I think that's cool. I think it's better when you have like a bunch of different options instead of
Hmm.
just kind of, okay, I have the 10K, I play that, and I
Okay.
have one bad one that I don't play. I think it's better. I like it when you have some options to make your
Uh
standby deck a little more interesting.
huh.
Flavor, there is nothing.
All right.
Also, yeah, this needs some different conditions anyway.
Yeah, it needs to be traded or something in the encore. Who is
Uh,
this? Is this me?
yeah,
Yes, because I rated the last one while you were talking. We got the 1/1 Chevat.
Yeah, this is the book she was reading in the stock charging
Oh, right, okay.
card.
So you search your deck for a Nona or Chiaki, reveal it to your opponent, put it in hand, shuffle your deck, reveal top card of deck. If it's a level 1 or lower, put it into stock.
Okay, this
Power
is
Crept Pendant.
yeah, this is the standard for this is correct if it was a salvage,
Oh, wait a
but
minute.
because
But this
it's
doesn't go to memory also.
yeah, I think the memory part is not
Is it
considered
neutral?
like I think it's neutral because
Okay.
we used to have like one search that doesn't go to memory.
Okay.
So the standard for this is like salvage, then you can coin flip for a stock. This is search, so I'm not. To be
Yeah.
fair, we actually found some evidence with Party Wagon that character names matter, but only for events, not for characters.
Oh my
So
god.
maybe this is correct.
Oh, okay, I'll give it the question mark.
Yeah,
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Strength wise, it searches
I
for
mean, yeah, it's pretty
Chiaki
good.
or Nona,
Yeah,
which are have they
you
both
can
have good
search for
cards.
stuff. Yeah, they have some of the better cards. So and it also maybe is free. So yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, okay. It's pretty alright.
Yeah,
And then
those
what's the
yeah.
flavor to this one?
Well, yeah, this book is just like they occasionally just cut to Nona reading this book, and basically the entire story is a metaphor for what is happening in the actual story. It's more of the philosophical stuff. Uh, and this book is actually Nona is reading it, but it was also Tsuyaki's favorite book when she was alive. If you see the card where she's a little kid, she's also reading this book. Yeah, that's basically the flavor. Just a book they both really liked, and the whole story of the book is a metaphor for the plot of the anime. So it searches those two characters that like the book. Yeah, that's fine. That was flavor. I don't know why you get the extra stock. That's just to make the card good, I guess.
To make the card good, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we got one more play a game event, and then that is it.
Okay, is this me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Finish it off for us.
Okay. Okay, we have darts, which is I will mention like this game was Dekim issued this game, so I don't know why this is
So this
blue
should
and
be a
not
yellow
yellow.
card.
Yeah, I guess just to because we didn't have enough blue events, I guess. Anyway, we have the standard play a game stuff, and then the game is both players declare 0, 1, 2, or 3. Their opponent puts the top card of their deck into the waiting room. If that card's level is the number they declare, that player draws X cards. X is equal to the declared number plus 1. So, yeah, you get to do the weird draw thing that, that some level zeros have, but both players do it. And it's an event.
It's weird that the reminder
Huh.
text is in the middle of the card and not at the end.
I think there are some cards that have it like this.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Technically, yeah, technically the at the beginning of the rocker set that technically is a different effect. So I think they should have like put in a different line normally. I think.
Well, this one is like the
Yeah.
first one where you can actually guarantee that you're hitting it, at least.
No, no, you still your opponent declares a number, and then you
Right.
each declare the opponent's thing, so you
Oh,
cannot
wait.
guarantee. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's literally
Uh,
exactly the on play effect that information warfare Sally has, but both
Oh,
players do it.
but you do. Oh wait, you have that level 0 that lets you rearrange the top two cards of your opponent's deck.
Yeah, you can definitely like yeah, you can make sure your opponent doesn't hit, but it's
Well,
not
no,
like you can guarantee that you
you'd be
hit.
putting a 3 on top of their deck and then calling 3 and then you get to draw 3 cards.
Wait, wait,
Or no, you
wait.
get to
Let
draw
me
4
read this again.
cards.
If the
Both.
character that no that player no, it's what I said. It's like it's you know how information warfare Sally works, where your opponent declares a number
Oh,
and then
lame.
you mill and then you draw.
Lame.
It's literally that, but both of you do it,
Yeah,
which
I
is
was
like
misreading it.
I
You're
don't
right.
know.
I thought it was you draw from your opponent's deck.
Yeah, I don't know. It probably should have done something like that to be at least a little more interesting. This is just like, why do you get to do such a like basic effect that you give level zeros, but it's a
As a
2/2 event,
2/2? Yeah.
and you give your opponent a chance to do it. I don't know. As
Yeah.
far as flavor goes,
I kind of
like
get
the
how it
one,
starts, at least. Like you're
yeah,
trying to
the
hit the right
one, two,
thing.
three, yeah, you're hitting close to the center. Yeah, like I think the you get more points. Like the in terms of being darts, does make sense.
Yeah.
So I'll give it that. The effect, I think, is like, why is this like an event that costs stock when you have level zeros with this? That's, I
At
guess, it's fine
least
because it's
at,
fine for your event toolbox, I guess.
at
Have
least you
some,
probably get something off of it.
yeah,
Even if
you
your opponent
probably
gets
get a
something, you
plus.
do too.
Yeah, I mean, most people say zero anyway, so you probably at least draw one.
Two to
Yeah, and
draw
balance,
one.
I think this is almost definitely underpowered.
Yeah, agreed.
One couple level zeros that do this on just on play.
And that's the end of Death Parade.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
definitely by today's standards, it's a little underpowered. It's possible the author created this, much earlier on, when maybe these cards would have been a little bit more fitting in like the current meta. I do have a
Yeah.
pretty big back. Sorry, what? Sorry, just give me 1 second, and then you can speak your piece. I have a pretty big
Okay.
backlog of stuff that I'm going through right now, so expect maybe the next few sets to not be as strong until I start catching up with like the more recent things that people have been sending me. Sorry, what did you have to say?
Okay. Yeah, this set definitely looks like it feels very old school in its design. It has like a lot of these really weird like cards that don't make much sense, but it still keeps it mostly like in flavor. Like most of these cards at least like relate to the game playing games, even if they aren't necessarily super good. So like it very much feels like, you know, how Lucky Star has like all of the level threes do the same weird climax thing.
Hmm.
It feels more like an archetype, I guess,
Yeah,
which is how old sets used to feel.
that is pretty cool actually. You're right. It is.
Yeah, like
It's definitely
it's
its own
cool.
thing.
Yeah, it's definitely very underpowered, uh, just like a lot of those old sets are. But I think it's cool in terms of the design. Like, and you can do some, you know, there are some hits here and there's some stuff that's cool. You have the green stuff, which was pretty cool. Blue is pretty basic, so you can do a pretty basic deck with that. And that 2-1 Nona combo was actually weird, but also interesting, which is ideally where you want to be
Hmm.
with custom sets. I think you want to make something that's weird and unique, but also actually kind of works, which I know it's hard, but you know that's the ideal situation. But it's cool that at least one of the cards managed to get that that rating, I guess.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
I mean, yeah, it seems cool.
so that's the end of this then. A big thank you to my co-host Spyro here, who sat through this for almost four
Yeah, no
hours with me.
problem,
Do you
no
have any
problem.
like shout outs you want to give before the video ends?
No, I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like I just hopped on because we needed like a lore expert, basically.
Yeah, because I don't
It's
know
fine.
anyone who knows about Death Parade. All right. Well, you can catch us at the custom set discussion in the Weiss Schwartz Discord. As always, you got like the Weiss fight. Play it. It's cool. There's also that new sim that you can also code custom stuff into. I'd like to see more people do that with their custom sets too. I think that is going to be the end. Thank you everybody for watching, and take care.